Welcome to John Mike Keene. Chuck Schumer has a nervous breakdown over the crimes he's committed.
Of course there's some wasteful spending, but you don't use a meat axe and cut everything.
That's exactly what you do. You use a meat axe and you cut everything. When you have a big steak, juicy steak in front of you, do you take what do you use, a butter knife on it? Do you use a fork to cut it, Chuck? Or do you use a big meat axe to cut meat? And the crime and waste in Washington is big, fatty meat. Let's cut it. Cut it all.
We need to look at each program. We need to go through Congress and see what's wasteful and move to eliminate it, and what's very not wasteful but very much needed. I'll give you
No. All of it's wasteful. Cut it all. Give me an example, Chuck.
one example. They went after community health centers in
Cut them all.
Medicaid.
Cut it.
They're among the most efficient producers of health care we have, yet they tried to eliminate them.
Oh, they're so efficient that they can operate on the open market, in the free market. No, they're government, giant, wasteful organizations that don't have to be accountable to anyone for anything. They need to be looked at. They need to cut the waste and keep the good. Chuck.
Makes no sense. They're just using a meat axe and cutting everything.
Meat axe.
Including many things that American families need, want, and approve of.
You know what my family does? When my family has a need, the last place I go to is the government. I have to provide for my family. Those are the rules. Now, here's where Chuck is in big trouble. Look at this. This is Martin's letter to Chuck Schumer. What is that? It's called Breaking Trump's Top Prosecutor Ed Martin launches Operation Whirlwind. That's because Chuck has threatened the Supreme Court and now they're investigating him. He was caught in a lie, he was caught in a crime, and he's going to jail. Here's Tulsi Gabbard.
At a time when trust in the intelligence community, unfortunately, is at an all-time low. Chuck Schumer admitted a few years ago,
take on the intelligence community. They have 6 ways from Sunday at getting back at you.
We are going to fight this fight. I am going to stand with you in this fight. And we will win.
Oh, we are so we are doomed.
for too long, faulty, inadequate, or weaponized intelligence have led to costly failures and the undermining of our national security and God-given freedoms enshrined in the Constitution.
And that's why Chuck Schumer caught fibbing, only telling lies about Doge. We're going to cut all of his programs. We're going to cut his career when he goes to jail for threatening a Supreme Court justice. Chuck said it best, Operation Whirlwind. He said, you will reap the whirlwind, Kavanaugh and Alito. And you know who's going to reap the whirlwind? Chuck Schumer. I'm John Mike Keene.